Today, I'm going to tell you about an innovative tool called Portfolio. Are you familiar with Portfolio? It's an assessment tool to showcase our qualification, skills, talents, and achievements when we apply for a qualification or a job. We can compare Portfolio with a photo album where we collect and display our beautiful memories and major events. Why Portfolio? For placement, for accreditation, for learning, for reflection, for communication, for feedback, for showcasing, for promotion, for personal development plan and continuous professional development. Why portfolios for students? Portfolios allow students to compile their work over a period of time. The students will have a checklist and a rubric along with the assignment description. The students will assemble their best work, including their drafts, so that the teacher can assess the process. What's portfolio? Portfolio is the minister's record. A student's portfolio is also the record of what he has done and achieved. It can be the record of a session, semester, or year. It should reflect both the process and the product. Daily experiences worth nothing can be written. Reports of class or school events, personal feelings, etc. can be included. It will present an overview of what happened in the academic domain of the learner. It can be used as a tool for evaluation. In order to reduce subjectivity in scoring, a scoring key also can be used on certain essential criteria. Characteristics. It's a collection of your work and evidence about your work. It supports your claim in seeking accreditation. It supports and supplements your practical activities and provides a major means by which your assessors and verifiers will be able to assess your performance. It shows the variety of your experiences and the knowledge that you have gained. Evidence. What's evidence? Evidence is anything of sufficient quality to be presented in the portfolio as a proof of your competence to undertake a specific task to the required standard. Each element of each unit include a performance criteria and range statement for which you must provide evidence. Requirements for acceptable evidence. An evidence should be valid, authentic, reliable, sufficient, current, non-confidential and transferable. We have two types of evidences, direct and indirect. Indirect evidence is provided by other people and testifies to your performance or abilities. It usually takes the form of a testimonial or witnessed statement. Whereas direct evidence is produced as a direct result of your personal performance at work. It takes two forms, performance evidence and supplementary evidences. Performance evidence is gathered as a result of your personal actions. For example, samples of your work, notes of observation, the result of simulations, etc. Supplementary evidences supports the performance evidence by demonstrating the underpinning knowledge and understanding. It usually takes the form of questioning and off-the-job testing. How to start the portfolio? Your portfolio is the collection of evidence, and the first thing you need to do is to find somewhere to store your evidences until it's ready to be organized and included in your portfolio. You need a place, a safe place to keep everything, and it should be safe. Keep copies of everything because you will not know until much later exactly which vital pieces of evidence might be missing. And you should keep an evidence logbook. As you put possible pieces of evidences away for future use, write the date on them and keep a simple evidence logbook with a brief description of each item of evidence. Next to the description note down the circumstances under which the evidence was created and recorded, your actions along with the reasons for taking them, and how an evidence was produced. An e-portfolio is a purposeful aggregation of digital items, ideas, evidence, reflections, feedbacks, etc., which presents selected audience with the evidence of person's learning and ability. It presents different purposes like celebrating learning, personal planning, transition or entry to course, employment application, professional registration. Then we have a repository, which is a space, which is a local or remote to store the resources and an archive of evidence. Can you identify a repository in a webfolio, and how will you prepare a repository? Do you know what is the role of portfolio in teacher education? What are the purposes of portfolio as a student teacher? What should be the format and content of a teacher portfolio? What are the different types of portfolios, and how will you prepare a portfolio? Hope you are ready to compile a portfolio now. Thank you.